road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again, going places that I've never been, seeing things that I may never see again. And I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again, like the band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way. And our way is on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. Best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way, and our way is on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Pope went riding out one dark and windy day. Along a ridge he rested.
Se encontremos!
E aí? Some mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw, flying through the ragged brush and up the cloudy draw.
Their brands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel. Their horns were black and shiny, and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the skies, for he saw the riders coming hard, and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-yi-yi! Riders in the sky.
Reggie Young.
Faces gaunt, their eyes were blurred, their shirts all soaked with sweat. They're riding hard to catch that herd, but they ain't caught 'em yet. 'Cause they'll have to ride forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. As they ride on, hear them cry.
As the riders loped on by him, he heard one call his name. If you want to save your soul from hell riding on our range, then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you will ride, trying to catch the devil's herd across these endless skies. Yippee-yi-yi, yippee-yi-yo, ghost riders in the sky.
Ghost riders in the sky.
Ghost riders in the sky.
Oh, well, I taught the weeping willow how to cry, cry, cry.
And I showed the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky.
And the tears I cried for that woman are gonna flood you, big river.
And I'm gonna sit right here until I die.
Well, I met her accidentally in St. Paul, Minnesota, and it tore me up to hear her when she drawled that southern drawl. Well, I heard my dream, went back downstream, cohorting in Davenport, but I follow you, big river, when you call.
Took me to St. Louis later on down the river. Freighter said she's been here, but she's gone, boy, she's gone. Then I found her trail in Memphis, but she just walked up the bluff, raised a few eyebrows, moved on down alone. Well, I pulled into Natchez next day down the river, but there wasn't too much to make around to stay very long. But I left in the rain, so nobody saw me cry. Big river, why she do it to you this way? Down Lordgy Valley, down the Baton Rouge, River Queen, roll, roll. Take that woman on down to the and I showed the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. And the tears I cried for that woman are gonna flood you, and I'm gonna sit right here until I die.
it's all on my own. Back and forth, caught up in the greedy tangles. A vision of a foreign picture, color and sound. I'm giving my wealth to the neon of the seedy places. Picture not an easy dream, it's all begun. And I've been gone, surely worried, worried, surely gone. That's this and divided, and all that should be right is mostly wrong. Your candle, and all you got left is a bottle and half of a song. Better lose yourself to the rhythm of the open wild, and build yourself a home that's all of your own. And build yourself a home that's all your own. And I've been gone, surely worried, worried, surely gone, restless and divided, and all that should be right is mostly wrong. And all that should be right is mostly wrong.